You build an operation the way an intelligence officer builds an operation, because at this level, the difference between a contract killing and a state-sponsored assassination is paperwork and a pension. You've been active for 12 years. You have completed approximately 20 contracts. The Australian Institute of Criminology found that the average payment per contract killing is $15,000. You are not average. You are the statistical outlier that their academic studies barely capture, because master-level operators leave insufficient evidence to appear in research databases. The money is hidden across jurisdictions, offshore accounts, cryptocurrency wallets accessed through VPNs, routed through countries with no mutual legal assistance treaties, cash and safe deposit boxes under names that exist only on forged documents. You own nothing in your own name. Your legitimate life is modest and unremarkable. You file taxes, you hold a job or run a small business that justifies your visible income. The distance between your two lives is absolute, and the only bridge between them is you. Level 7. The paranoia. This is the level nobody talks about, because the people who reach it don't give interviews. You are 40 years old. You have been doing this for 15 years. You have killed more people than you have told anyone, and fewer than the rumors suggest, and the exact number is a piece of information that exists only in your memory and will die when you do. The paranoia is not irrational. It is the logical product of a career built on the knowledge that trust is the most dangerous commodity in your world. Every person who knows what you do is a potential informant. Every associate's a potential witness. Every client is a potential liability who may, under pressure from law enforcement, trade your identity for their freedom. Richard Kuklinski worked for the Gambino family for 2 decades and was caught because an associate wore a wire. Alexander Solonik killed over 30 people across Russia and was strangled beside a swimming pool in Greece by the organization he'd worked for, because dead contractors don't testify. The people who hire you have the same concern about you that you have about them. You know too much. You've been inside too many operations. The information in your head is a weapon pointed in every direction simultaneously. You sleep with a firearm within arm's reach. You vary your routes daily. You never eat at the same restaurant twice in the same week. You check your car for tracking devices before you start the engine every morning. You scan for surveillance whenever you enter a new environment, counting the cameras, mapping the exits, cataloging the faces. The irony is comprehensive and total. You have spent 15 years making other people afraid. Now you are afraid. The fear is the tax you pay on every contract you've ever completed, and it compounds daily, and there is no accountant who can defer it. Level 8, the end. It ends one of 3 ways: prison, murder, or disappearance. Prison is the most common. A contract killer's career is statistically short. Most are caught within 5 years. The ones who last longer are caught eventually because the chain of trust that protects them has too many links, and every link is a human being capable of betrayal. An associate is arrested for unrelated charges and trades information for a reduced sentence. A forensic accountant traces a payment. A cold case is reopened with new technology. DNA from a crime scene 12 years ago matches a sample taken during a routine arrest for something unrelated. A hair, a fiber, a trace of saliva on a cigarette, and you thought you'd disposed of. You are convicted and sentenced to life or its functional equivalent in a country where life means life. You will die in prison, and the prison will be the entirety of your remaining world. Murder is the second most common. The organization that hired you decides that your knowledge is a greater liability than your utility. They send someone like you, someone younger, hungrier, someone at level 2 or 3 who accepts a contract on a name he doesn't recognize and parks outside a flat at 6 a.m. and waits. The cycle is perfect and pitiless. You die the way your targets died, quickly, without warning, in a moment so ordinary that the woman walking her dog barely registers the sound.